Hi, in this video, I'll try to explain how to conduct a literature review on a topic you've chosen for your professional or academic careers. Moreover, you'll learn how to make citations in APA style, which is frequently used in the academic world. After this video, you will have a special ability to collect the necessary resources without getting too distracted during the project writing phase and understand how to cite these resources. If you remember, in the previous video, I presented a short roadmap on how to find a project or homework topic. To achieve this, we first determined the area in which we would work. If take a look at the social sciences, we would choose a scientific discipline among the fields of study such as finance, human resources, safety, occupational safety or marketing, which I often work on. Then, we named whatever industry we were working in, such as automotive, cinema, airline, etc., and determined our keywords for it. At this point, for ease of use, I will discuss the airline industry in which I study, the service quality within the marketing field, and the consumer perception of service quality. My aim here is to seek an answer to the question of how services for airline companies are perceived, in other words, to this research problem. You can follow the steps in my previous video and take the first step towards the project you will work on, if you want to. Now that we have determined our research topic and keywords, let's start following the new steps we will implement. In the first place, make searches in a way that the search engine can understand. We have determined our keywords for our research, but in order to examine pinpoint studies, we need to organize our search with various signs in a way that Google can understand. If you have one keyword, you can write it directly to Google Scholar. However, if there are more than one keyword such as service quality, you should use them in a quotation marks. Google will perceive this expression as a single concept and search for this expression in the titles or content. Of course, only this search for the literature is not enough. We should also add one more keyword related to the industry we will focus on. But this keyword must be outside the quoted phrase. If the name of industry includes more than one word, we can easily access articles written on this subject if we put this expression in quotation marks as we did before. Then, connect both expressions with a plus and search again. So, you can easily access the studies about your search. The second phase is filtering the results according to the date ranges. For your literature review, first accessing the most cited studies in the literature will be very useful in gaining information about your keywords. Therefore, your priority is to search directly for all time. At this point, it is important to reach the most accepted studies and understand the subject with the guide of these studies. After reviewing and recording a few studies, we filter the studies that have been done in the last 5 years and save them in our folder. The third phase is editing citations for your study. If we are going to use the works we have saved in our folder, we must cite them in the appropriate format. Although there are many citation formats, in this video, you will learn how to make citations in the APA style, which is accepted and widely used by many academic journals and universities in the social sciences. To do this, go to the website of the relevant institute of your university and download the thesis writing guide. If APA style citation is required, the guide also includes how to cite articles, books, videos, papers, columns and all online sources without authors is given in detail. In addition, references should be given not only in the reference section but also in a short form at the end of paragraphs or sentences. I will try to briefly explain how to make these references. If we look at the references in the text or at the end, it would be logical to go through a sample paragraph. Let's use a sentence that we used before. If we cite a work with a single author, it is shown in parentheses like this. If you carefully look at the sentence, I left the last point after the parentheses. If the study has two authors, the expression "and" is placed between the authors, such as Kokic and Kokic, 2024. If the study has more than two authors, the first author is followed by an abbreviation, et al., is used, like Kokic et al., 2024. However, there is a very important point here. I left a comma after the statement, et al. There is one last issue regarding the uses for text. Let's say we want to express an author's work or statement by presenting the author in front of the text. So, we can use citations as follows. If we are going to cite the authors at the beginning of the text, we write the date of the study separately and in parentheses. Alright, now that we have learned how to make in-text citations, let's examine how we place these citations under the heading of references. If we will cite a book that has one author, author's surname, comma, initials, dot. If the author has more than one name, we leave a dot and a space after the initials of the names, respectively. Publishing year in parenthesis, the name of the book in italic form, city where the book's publishing house is located, colon, and lastly, name of the publishing house should be written. If there are two authors, author's surname, initials ampersand, surname of the second author, initials of the second author, dot, publishing year in parenthesis, the name of the book in italic form, city where the book's publishing house is located, colon, name of the publishing house. If there are more than 2 authors, author's surname, initials, second author's surname, initials, ampersand, surname and initials of the third author, the year the book was published, the name of the book in italic form, city where the book's publishing house is located, name of the publishing house. If the study is a chapter in the book, author's surname, initials, second author's surname, initials, and surname and initials of the third author. Publishing year in parenthesis, the name of the chapter in the book, initials of the editor's name, editor's surname, we also write editor in the parenthesis, book title in italic format. Page numbers, city where the book's publishing house is located, name of the publishing house. If the work we will cite is an article, author's surname, initials, year of publication in the parenthesis, title of the article, journal name in italic format, journal issue, volume number in the parenthesis, page range. If the work has more than 1 author, we do the same as in the examples I gave before. If we cite a web page source, we give the web address. If there is no author, after adding it as a footnote from the references, the date is written like, at the end of the web address. If the study is a conference paper, author's surname, initials, publishing date, the name of the paper in italic form, name of the congress, city where the congress was held. If the study is a thesis, author's surname, initials, year of publication, name of the thesis in italic format, we write PhD or master's thesis in parenthesis. Name of the university, also we add, city where the university is located, country where the university is located. Finally, I'll give another very simple technique of citing, but you should know that you should be careful. Go back and compare the citation with the rules above. In Scholar, come to the study you'll cite and click on the Cite button. Then you will see a window like this. From here, copy the reference from apostille and paste it under the References section. However, as I said before, Google can sometimes give these citations incorrectly. Therefore, it would be beneficial for you to check the rules I have given before. As you cite, you will memorize all the rules here. That's it. If you have any question, please do not hesitate to contact me via commenting under this video. I hope you informed with this. See you again with new content soon.